Who's all here still? Loon's still here? Holy shit, there's actually people over chat. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, we're out here freaking weed eating. Huh. Yep, you're still here. I wonder who else. I'll change it around on myself once I kind of get cleaned up. There's actually people still watching. Yeah, there was one. Yeah. And there's like people that actually chatted a little bit. Huh. Yeah, I know, I saw that. Look at me. Yeah, I know, me too. You need to go take a shower. And then you get all fucking dirty again tonight. Oh yeah. Oh, you just came back? You took off for a little while? That's funny. But yeah, wanted to see if that would get views or what. I don't know if there was a lot more people at any point, but probably not. It's not even that great of a view. Guess you got to see a lot of shit get done. Pretty good, just tired now. There's still like fucking a lot more to do. It's just getting hot. Oh, fuck. Let's see. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Work will do it to you. Yeah, I can barely even see this. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice view. It's just freaking a lot of work. Yeah. Damn, I just got these glasses all filthy. But yeah, I gotta freaking load up and take freaking lunch. Or midday break. Oh, fuck. Ew.
What'd you do?
Press the exhaust pipe. Here, you want to open it? Oh, I just got my freaking hand. Loaded up the weed eater. Yeah. Pressed on the exhaust pipe. Got myself. Yeah, it's gonna burn pretty good. It's already white.
Yeah.
Oh man. I just lost some skin. Yeah, it burns. I mean, it's not noticeable yet. Yeah, that's about to get bad. Yeah. Took off some skin and everything.
I think I'm
gonna lose service for a minute, but we'll be back on. But should just put you guys on pause for a little bit.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to take a shower.
Oh yeah, it's a great idea to take a shower. Yeah, look, everyone started chatting again though. Fuck. Damn, that shit's starting to burn more. Dude, it took off a good little chunk.
I bet.
Yeah. Let's see. How far do we get service? Oh, it might overlap, huh? Yep, we're back. Oh, you took a good nap? That sucks. Yeah, it burns a lot. It's gonna just get worse. I don't need anything out of here, I don't think. Yeah. That was a pretty good stream, 45 minutes only. I should have started whenever I first started working. That's gonna fucking hurt. Dang. Yeah, time to put on something clean and figure out what's going on. But yeah, you guys, I'm surprised you guys were sitting there and watching that. Thanks for sitting around. Yeah. Swim trunks. Filthy looking shirt. Stained filthy shirt. Oh, even better. This is gonna be a thing of beauty here in a minute. Plus my freaking filth right now. Fuck yeah. Here's Charlie. Fuck. Yep, there we go. Halfway through the live and change. Jeez. Yeah, that was a freaking gnarly work session. Surprised that Yaz guy showed up first thing. He was the first person to chat. Yeah, Lynn was like one of the third people in here. That's crazy. Yeah, thanks. I did pretty good. Could have done more. But yeah, no, there should have been some people that would have been chatting. Here, Loon, you should share it to. Sorry, I shared it to one of the other Discords, but you could share it to Koala's Discord. And we'll see who all shows up. It's all crazy. Yeah, it's a freaking pretty big work session. There's going to be a whole lot more. That's only like an eighth of it. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking work to do. And then after it's all weed eated, it has to be redone. Not just the wheat, like everything there has to be kind of rebuilt. Yeah, I'll wait. Just resetting up the whole farm. Just not just a little bit. Like this place was pretty overgrown, as you can see. It's just reestablishing everything. It's gonna be a pain. Oh, fuck. Still can't believe I burnt the shit out of myself. Hold on. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot more work than weeks and weeks of this. Shit. You know it's not a good day though whenever you're resorting to finding the fucking cigarette butts. That's fucking lame. Went a little too heavy on the smoking a few days ago. Way too heavy. What, you got 12 more days and then you're off probation or something? Yeah, that sucks. Oh, wrong one. Wonder who's all gonna try to show up. That's funny. What's up, CCG? Yeah, we're weed whacking it pretty hard. Whacking the weeds a little too hard. Yeah, that's sick though. You hooked your friend up with a whole bunch of smoke just because you can't. Oh, you had surgery on your jaw? Damn. Yeah, that's another reason why I've never gotten my wisdom teeth removed. So I don't want to go fucking 2 weeks without smoking. That would suck. I mean, I've already done it, but fuck. Don't want to restart. Shit. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one. Oh, your molars? Damn. Yeah, and then the food thing, that's another fucking whole problem. Eating the right stuff and keeping the freaking removal sites freaking clean. You're on a liquid diet? Yeah. You basically have to after you get some of your teeth removed sometimes. You gotta go on a liquid diet. Can't smoke, you'll get dry socket and infections.
Fuck, I laid down for a minute after breakfast. I crashed hard.
That's awesome. Yeah, we got a bunch of the weed eating done and shit.
Wow.
Spice is going to town in a little while, so. Oh, fuck, wrong one.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, yeah, and then I burnt myself on the weed eater. Floating it into the back and pressed the exhaust pipe. It's in the worst spot.
Is he going to town?
Yeah. In a little while.
Wow. I'm going hard this last week, man. Wow.
What's up, Exactamundo? Yeah, we're just getting done working.
No, yeah. Go.
50s smoking
Go.
joints.
Go him.
Yeah, it sucks. We just ran out of tobacco here. But yeah, it's freaking weed eating the shit out of the yard. Yeah, dude, I gotta do laundry too. Fuck. Why'd you have to say something? Oh, nice big steak you're having? Sick. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Steaks are always pretty damn good. But a burger, I don't know. It's hand in hand. Yeah, I'm pretty behind on laundry right now. But that's just about it. Yeah, dishes are another story. Dishes suck. Oh man, my nose is so messed up from getting smacked in the face with all that stuff down there.
Oh yeah, you gotta have one of those shield, man.
Oh dude, my whole face and body, I was covered.
The blade.
No, we didn't. He didn't put on the blade, but I used the blade that was already on one of
Go
them.
right in the front seat of my truck. Forgot to give them to him.
Fuck. Yeah, that does suck being a cleaner. So you probably don't want to clean your own place whenever you get back.
Got my lighter.
No, I just got that one from Jonah. Shit. Ah. Yeah, putting away your own laundry, it kind of does suck. Folding it, it turns into a process. Folding it, put it away, just to wear it again and get it dirty and do it all over again.
Why wash it?
Yeah, right? Why wash it in the first place? Just keep wearing it.
That's right. That's right.
Wear it until it falls off you.
That's right. So they stand up on their own.
Oh, until they stand up on their own. Yeah, that's even better. Whenever you can take off a pair of socks and they stand up on their own, that's whenever you know you got a good use out of them. Yeah, emptying the dishwasher after filling it up, that part does suck. I usually end up with just a drainer fucking full of dishes, and I just pick out of that. Why wash it? That's why you need a wife. Dude, I feel the same. Like, dude, it would be sick to come home and freaking laundry's done and freaking food's cooked. Heck yeah. Meanwhile, other people are complaining. They're like, it requires so much work. Ah, dang, I burnt the crap out of myself. Maybe you can see it now more. I don't know. There's like a chunk of skin taken out. And, yeah, it's going to be bigger.
There he is, fucker. Where you been? Nice.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, we went down there, cleaned around that greenhouse, and
No, I don't want to hire a maid. Fuck all that.
That shit fucked me up. Don't count. Oh, never we eat.
Those
Oh,
things
no, I'm not
charge
leaving
like
town.
$40 an hour, $50 an hour here.
Clean up. I didn't take one last
They make
night.
good
My
money.
belly's all fucking wet, dirty. Hands were dirty and shit. I didn't smoke.
I took a horse bath.
So, oh, you went and took a shower already?
No, I took a horse bath.
Oh. We'll fucking, what, 4 o'clock? 5 o'clock, we'll go down there, transplant, and then fucking cut those ties off of that shit. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
They're like, you guys sound like fucking cowboys.
I'm gonna take a week up. No
Pretty
worries.
much.
Fuck.
You're gonna kill me. You look like the guy off of fucking Red Dead Redemption now, Arthur. You never seen that game?
No.
It's a cowboy game.
No.
Yeah, it's in like the 1800s. They're all on horses and shit. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but cowboys.
Okay.
It's funny. Duck Dynasty all day. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He looks like Arthur Morgan. Wait, he wasn't seen in Red Dead Redemption 2? Wild. It's better than freaking. It's better than being called freaking. What's his name? Frank. Frank is cool, but dude, fuck. Yeah, definitely Duck Dynasty vibes. And then the big. It's fucking hilarious.
The fucker's a realist, man. He comes up with some good shit.
Yeah, I know he's pretty. He's pretty crazy. He ended up with a. I guess I don't know which side of the house.
It's a fish post.
No, it's a pooper scooper.
No, it's for fucking.
Is that a pooper scooper or fence post
from
pounder?
the fucking 1800s?
Looks like pooper scooper.
No,
1800s fucking post hoe digger.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds weird. Dang, did it just freeze or something? Yeah, I guess it did. Holy shit, it did freeze. If you have high hopes, yeah, definitely. If you have high hopes, it's a post hole digger. It'd be a pain in the ass to freaking use. That does not look like a post hole digger. What the fuck? I guess. I don't know. Shovel at it. Dude, it doesn't do much. Yeah, it's not digging a post hole. Definitely using it wrong. But still.
Down at this old mining camp.
Found it in an old mining camp? What the fuck?
Oh, the whiskey bottle.
Damn. Definitely a pooper scooper. Rev and Luna became one. That's funny. Yeah, I'll see you later, CCG. I know that's a little late, but I think I already said it too. But yeah. Develop pooper scooper. That would be freaking funny. It's a really sophisticated heavy pooper scooper. Damn. Definitely a sophisticated pooper scooper. Overcomplicated. Yeah, freaking old school pooper scooper. Let's see, is it this thing or is it just the glasses I keep seeing it? Huh. Maybe it was just that. Only top tier pooper scooper, yeah. It's made out of metal and oh man, my nose is so messed up. It's made out of metal and wood and it's got like a little retractable handle so you don't gotta breathe in the poop. Wait, really? Oh, so it was dirty. Well, that's funny.
Mike, can you get the other door for me, please?
But we don't need the dogs in there. Ah, shit. Yep, we're back. Yeah, so it's a lot clearer. That's cool. The picture got hella clear. Thought I was tripping for a second. Yeah, I thought I was too. I was looking freaking blurry. And I was like, dude, I just cleaned the glasses, cleaned everything else. Does not make sense. But yeah, we got Starlink, so should be having good service. And I'll just clean these off for good measures. I need some new ones though. Yeah, no, it was probably my Wi-Fi. Or not Wi-Fi, just my camera being dirty. This thing gets dirty fast. Yeah, now we got high definition. My freaking camera lens was so dirty that it looked all blurry.
Pardon me? Yeah.
Yeah, my camera was blurry, apparently. Yeah, I wonder how long CCG is going to be taking. HD slap. Yeah, I know, right? Compared to the freaking Minecraft. The Minecraft quality. Now the fire would look real good. But yeah, maybe we'll... No, I already shared it once, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just restart the stream and we'll start something else. Yeah, I hated wearing glasses at first, but I tried contacts and that wasn't the solution. Putting that shit in your eyes and dealing with it and taking them out was not the right idea. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the stream. We'll see how that goes. Yep, just tune back in, and if you're the last one there, you're gonna lose your mod. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Talk to you soon.